Why would you use butt cream, something that's meant for down there, to get rid of bags that form up here? So you see, in the 1930s, there was this biologist named George Spurdy in Cincinnati, and he came up with this formulation of something called biodine, which is essentially yeast, and shark liver oil. And that was the original formulation that became Preparation H. What he showed is that it might have some healing effects, and it might be able to even tighten skin. And that idea just grew like wildfire. The yeast ingredient was pulled by the FDA decades ago because they couldn't make it into a consistent enough formulation, but that myth still has some staying power. And I mean, I get it, I get the appeal. You're tired of looking tired under your eyes and you want a fast, cheap, and easy fix. Who wouldn't want that? So you somehow convince yourself that putting shark liver oil, yeast, and butt cream is gonna magically fix your eyes. Okay, here's what the TikTok videos don't show you. That skin tightening effect is kind of like a siren song. Think like, Greek mythology, the Odyssey, kind of draws you into that island, and it makes you believe that that temporary little effect is gonna fix all the problems with the aging under your eyes. The problem is, just like Odysseus, this could lead to some serious skin damage if you're not careful. The skin under your eyes is the thinnest in your body, and you have to be very careful with it and use products that are actually meant for that part of the body. Using a harsh product meant for your butt is kind of asking for trouble if you haven't figured that out already. So first off, you're risking major irritation and possibly even an allergic reaction. So think about this. If the skin swells because you have an allergic reaction, that's only going to stretch that skin further. And when the swelling goes away, the skin is either going to sag or it's going to have wrinkles. I even have patients that have this rare condition where they get massive swelling around their eyes. It lasts for 48 hours and it just goes away on its own. It's the weirdest thing. And I have to sometimes cut skin out around their eyes just so that they can see better from this condition. So imagine doing that to yourself on purpose. Well, if you get an allergic reaction to one of the ingredients in hemorrhoid cream, be that the phenylephrine or sometimes hydrocortisone or one of the preservatives in the ointment or the cream, well, you can damage your skin by having that allergic reaction, and that's not going to help you with the problem that you started with. Second thing is, let's say you accidentally get it into your eye. Well, you don't necessarily need that stuff in your eye. That could potentially cause a severe reaction or even damage to the cornea, and that's not going to serve you well either. The third and real danger, though, is long-term use, especially if it contains hydrocortisone. So I gotta be honest, I tell my patients that they can use certain formulations of steroid ointments under their eyes for like a couple days if it relates to healing from a peel or from some swelling after surgery. So if you're going to use steroids under the eyes, make sure you're using it in the right formulation, not the butt cream version, and also for just a very short amount of time. So you're kind of taking that delicate under eye skin and you're making it even more fragile and potentially permanent damage. That's not really a worthwhile trade for a temporary fix that's going to last you like an hour. If you want to learn more about the science of aging around the eyes, check out my feed, and thank you for watching.